Fáilte Rash, welcome back. It's Lawbra, Greenver, hey and you. Oh, it's a lovely sunny day today. Now, this is the little chair I was showing in one of the videos there, and I had it stripped back and cleaned down, and now I have it reassembled again. And just an important little point when you're doing any assembly work, one of the fundamental principles, of course, is to take account that when you do clamp something back into position or back into shape, that it's not in twist. So as you can see here, I have my cabriolet chair here up on my saw bench, and that's to ensure that there's no leg rocking. So when you do clamp it, that there's no rock in the surface at all. So that means that it's true, that there's no displacement of anything causing the leg to be up, so it's not clamped into twist. That's basically the point I'm making. So twist is very important, that when we clamp something, it doesn't go back into twist. And if I just pop back here, and this is the seat, I've this cleaned down also, and that sits in perfectly there. You can always check with the glue blocks here as well, or the corner blocks I should call it, to see if the corner blocks, when it's clamped up, that they fit snugly back into the corners that they came out of. In other words, that there's no gaps between them. So in other words, it's clamped through. You'll also notice that clamps have got blocks on it there to prevent any marking from the clamps. So that's clamped beautifully, no twist in that, and that's the base. There's the springs on the back. Nothing wrong with them springs whatsoever, but the Hessian, take the Hessian off and put on fresh Hessian, new covered in there, and we put a funky colour on it there. Now from time to time, I bought these, I don't know when I got them, 2, 3, 4 years ago, and they've been thrown there. So I cleaned down one. And sometimes when you're doing reproduction work, or not reproduction work, when you're doing refurb work, you might have an idea to put it back the same way as it was. But since I bought them, I've changed my mind. So I'm not going to put them back as they were. In other words, I'm not going to finish them in dark mahogany again and spray them up. A little bit of work to be done on the back there, no problem with that. I have it, to all intents and purposes, clamped in 2 stages. First one, I'll just do the top there. That's no big deal. A little bit of cleaning down to do. So when I say I've changed my mind on it there, I'm going to end up putting a colour on this and a funky coloured seat on it. And when I've that done, I will make a table then. I'll design a table. The leg will define what the table will look like, because I must take, in design, I must take an element from what I've got. I could take the leg, or I could take the vase shape here at the back, and I would take an element like that, or this, the cabriole, and I would use that or incorporate some of that or part of it or bits of it into the actual table design. So that's it clamped up. I'm ready just to put on the top part. That's the seat. Perfect. Frame is perfect on it here. So new covering will go onto it. We'll give this a funky new colour, and then we'll come back and we'll be looking at a table that will go with that, and we'll be back in action then for years to come. So Shinna Dunlaw you. That's all I'll show for today. What should I say? Mahuas vacant, good on you for looking. Feckin tu galoo, we'll see you soon. August Shinna Mash Sha. That's it for now. Slán go fóill. Bye for now.